Hello grade 6! Here is a quick lesson on how you can make a stocking, which is a little bit different than the other Christmas crafts or Christmas decorations because you need to put two pieces of fabric together and sew them together for this one. So you'll need your template of your Christmas stocking. You'll need to then cut it out, okay? And instead of one piece of felt, you're going to have two pieces of felt. So you're taking one piece of felt and that template, and you're going to use a safety pin, just like this little one, to pin it on. So I'm going to put one right at the top there, and then one at the toe. Next step, I'm going to cut this out. Okay, so now it looks like this. You're going to repeat this and do that to your second piece of felt as well. So I have my two pieces of felt. They are right on top of each other and they're pretty much the exact same size because I cut them from the same template. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to start at the top right here and I'm going to sew all the way around and end here because I want this to be like a sock. That's what a stocking is. So I want my top to still be open. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. I have my needle, which I have another video showing you how you can thread a needle, and it's got a little, oh, you can barely see it, a little knot at the end. Okay, so starting at the top, right at that top, I'm going to poke my needle through. And I've got quite a long piece of thread, so hopefully this will make it all the way around. And then now that it's poked through, I'm going to basically just keep on repeating that all the way down. And I'll poke through the opposite side then, so that I end up with a stitch like this. And then with the side that it came out, that's now the side I'll poke through. And you're going to try and keep your stitches somewhat the same distance apart so that it looks nice when it's completed. Okay, so now I am coming pretty close to the end. I've sewn all the way around my stocking and I've got just about enough room for one last stitch. And this is how I need to knot it. So I'm going to go right up to the top, right in that top corner, and poke through one last time. And then, once it's in that top corner, what I like to do is I like to go around that corner and poke it through the same hole again. So it's making a little loop at the top. It's really hard to see, but there is a little loop that I've now made at the top. Okay, and so this is gonna help stop it from getting undone. And then what I'm gonna do is tie a knot using my needle. So I'm going to go through that loop that I made, and then just before I pull all the way through, see how there's another loop that's getting made there? I'm going to poke my needle through that. And so that's going to do is actually create another knot. So now I've almost double knotted. So I'm going to, see that little loop? I'm going to put my knot through, or my needle through it, and then when I pull it tight, it'll form a nice knot. And then I can just cut it off pretty close to that knot so that you can't see it. So now, this is my stocking.